to have some coffee. Well, my coffee's over here. I'm going to make some coffee. I live in my own little tiny world here, don't I? Let's do it. I need to get more water for the coffee pot, don't I? Yes, I think I do. I think I do. And what happened is, oh my God, I dropped my bottle. That's what. Oh, sorry, Shadow. I almost broke Shadow's leg by stepping on it. I know you're looking at my nose. All right, that's enough for now. Well, hello. How are you doing? Leave the kitty alone. Good boy. You a good boy? Are you a good boy, Shadow? Mostly? Yeah. I'm a good boy. Wee. Okay. Coffee. Coffee. Today I will use my coffee with dogs mug. Beep. Beep. Oh, it's not plugged in. Yes, it is. What's happening? What happened? What? Hmm? Hmm? Why? Why? I rearranged things yesterday, as you could tell. I'm no longer. There we go. On the trailer. The trailer went back outside. The trailer is back on the car because I want to make it a tiny housey. You all know that, right? I took the trailer out and I went back on the floor. How are you guys doing? Guess I could take my hair down. I could take the hair down now. Oh, I know what I'm missing is my computer. When I don't have coffee, I can't quite think clearly. So I'm going to put it on subscriber only mode. Is it a new month or is it the same month? It's the same month again. When there's a new month, I will give away memberships. I did that. Yay! Hey, you. Joe's Secret, Michael, hello. How you doing? What's happening with the Wi-Fi? Hold on, my computer's not picking up the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it is. Let me blow up the chat real big. Then I can finish making my coffee. I figured I would just come on when, like now, even though I'm not quite done with my morning routine. You know, for all the reasons. How you doing? All right, let me grab my coffee. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I have to fix my chair today, so I'll probably do that on the live stream. Because yesterday I was moving things around a lot, and it just, it's not put together all that well. It's a beautiful chair, but it's been up to me just to glue it back together, essentially. This chair that I sit in right here. I guess I can aim that down a little bit. Yeah, I will. I will. I gotta remember. Got to remember that the chair needs to be fixed. Coffee. Time for coffee. Ugh. See? Little maple syrup. Whoa, that's a lot. I was gonna go mocha, but I like the bubbles. That's why I shake it. Gives me a little foam. Cheers, y'allins. Cheers, y'all. How you doing? Turn this a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna need some of this stuff too. This is my basket of stuff. Basket of stuff. What's up, boss? I'm nomadic. I'm currently in Nevada. Oh, excuse me. I still have some little sinuses. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowheres. Hold on. Just looking for my lighter. I'm just looking for my lighter. There it is. Don't trip. Oh, Heise. Hot, cold. Ugh. Coffee. I don't know where the poker went from the end of my thing. I mean, I kind of know, but it's disappeared into the world of the kids. Now I know I just put some in here yesterday, so there better be some in there. Some nice limonene. So let me ask you guys a question. When a woman sees your dick all shriveled up and she goes, "Oh, it must be chilly in there," do you think that's that she's very cool or smart, or is she stupid? Right? That's a marijuana cigarette. She sees that you're all shriveled up and she's like, "Oh, it must be chilly in there," and you're like, "No, this is really how tiny I really am." I'm pretty sure I forgot to put it on subscriber only mode. Let's do that. You need to subscribe for 5 minutes. Hi, dog woman. How are you, honey? So let's put the subscriber only mode on. So you guys definitely subscribe. Do the all bell thingamajiggy and do that thing. There. Okay? I appreciate you guys watching, but subscribe. But subscribe. Subscribe. Is this us right now? Yeah, okay. I can't hardly see. I can't hardly see right now. I'm only a couple sips into my coffee. Round for the house. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Now it's on subscriber only mode. Can you hear me okay? I really have to project while I'm on these live streams with no headphone, microphone, whatever. Whatever. So it's Sunday, they tell me. That's what they say. I'm just going to sit here and let you guys talk. Oh my God, I totally just made. Oh! 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 I made my reflexes, my knee flexes go, come here. Come here. Come here, baby. This is Shadow. He's part plot hound. He might be a little stinky. Oh, just a little bit stinky. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's a good boy. He does some bad stuff, but he's a good dog. He does some bad stuff, but he's a good dog. Right? Just because we do bad things sometimes doesn't make us bad, right? Sometimes we screw up. What are you guys up to this Sunday morning? Who's going to church today? Anybody? What time is it? I still have time to get to the Sikh temple. Every Sunday I tell myself, it's Sunday, I could go to the Sikh temple, and I never go. A calico, almost, yeah, right? Like a tortoise shell kitty. Oh, that's funny, flying Brian. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that, what you said. You're right. I actually had a way better time in jail than I really thought I would. It was kind of like a vacation. It was like a little sanctuary. I had the whole place to myself, this little tiny cubicle all to myself, and nobody bothered me. They just came and made sure I was breathing every few hours or something like that. I loved it. It was like a vacation. Yes. I've done a lot of different things, you guys. Some of it may surprise you. What are you gonna do? It's one of those things when someone has money and an attorney and the cops in their pocket, and so they can say whatever they want. Yeah. Then your corrupt attorney gets old and dies, and you have to straighten up and fly right. Yeah, that. We'll see. I sense the end of the straighten up and fly right is emerging, is approaching for this person, Mr. Said person that had me thrown in jail by lying. I need to lie more. You guys teach me how to lie. Can you do that? Teach me how to lie to get by. Because I do not know how. And my life would probably be a lot easier if I did. If I knew how to lie and lied, I think my life would be much easier. Kiki, where'd she go? Where'd Kitty go? Where'd Kitty go? Do we need music, you guys? So today, what will we talk about today? We've been on for a few minutes. My coffee still hasn't kicked in. I should make more coffee. You need a really good memory to be a liar? I don't think so, because other people are just really stupid these days more than ever. I don't think so, because other people can't remember. And so you can tell them they don't remember. A 30-day vacation in jail? I mean, that's not such a bad idea. At least you got security, I mean, look at stuff that's happening on these like resort islands and cruise ships and stuff. That's not going to happen in prison. You're safe when you're in prison. Everybody is safe. You get fed. You can go to the library. You might be able to go outside, use a computer. They've got everything you can want in prison. You should try it out. I'm going to refurb this chair today, you guys, on this live stream. Don't expect too much from me today. I don't think. Oh, I could take a 5M THFR thingy. Now, let me tell you. If you're a non-methylator, this is what you need to take. Oh, that's right. I got to plug my phone in. Let me find the thingy. Because when I moved things around yesterday, I didn't really put everything back where it goes. And I know that my cables are right here. Oh, Brian's here. Hi, Brian. How are you, honey? Thank you for doing that, whatever it was. Beep, beep. Boop, boop. Okay, so my phone. Oh, I'm plugging them in the wrong place, am I not? Hold on a second. Ah! Well, I'm going to have to move you guys a little bit. But nobody cares. It is okay. Oh, God, I need more coffee, guys. I really do. Hi. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. How that is. How that is. That's good. Hold on now. This is a little bit easier because I could just set it down here and read your comments from here. I rearranged yesterday. I'm no longer on the trailer. The trailer is now on the back of the car. Ah! Kitty, hi, kitty, come here. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. Okay, coffee time. It's more coffee time. There's 1 cup of, and this is a little cup. This thing only does 10 ounces though, so. So it keeps me from drinking too much coffee. It doesn't really. It actually just makes every coffee smaller. Because I usually drink 12 ounces of coffee. Hold on, Joe. I'll cheers with you in just a second. Uh-oh, and then I'm going to be left with only 1 pod, and that'll be my afternoon pod. And then I need more. More. I went so long without a Keurig, you guys, because I just don't like this aspect of it, all the garbage. But you know what? In my life, I have to have a couple of things that I love and like to do without guilt. I am done with that shit. I'm fucking using a goddamn Keurig. Motherfuckers! I'm using a Keurig. Bitches. I've done the French press, the pour over. I love the cold brew. But you know what? I can do all of those things. But I deserve a Keurig without guilt. Don't you agree? I'm using a Keurig and I'm not going to be guilty about the little pods. You know what else? I don't know if you guys remember me telling you a story when I was camping at Lake Mead. And there were other people, and I asked one of these couples in a van. They had like a big Sprinter van, like all decked out with the 4-wheel stuff and everything like that. I asked them if they had any like doggy bags or plastic garbage bags or something like that so I could pick up the poo. And they're like, oh, we don't have anything plastic. It's like, bitch, half your fucking car is made of plastic. Okay, so it is time for me to have my second cup of coffee. I don't like when people try to virtue signal, but they can't see how hypocritical they are. That bugs me. Flying Brian, bye-bye, honey. Have a good one, love. Don't judge a book by the cover. No. Whee. See how it's all foamy? Can you even see that? I'm not sure where my spoon went. This is the thing that I allocated for my matcha tea. Now where do I put it? A minute right here, Megan, the gummy Megan. Oh, coffee! Oh, yes. Did I already take one of these? Or did I just say I was going to and then I plugged in my phone? I think that's what happened. YouTube knows that I curse. YouTube knows I have nipples. YouTube knows about me, and that's why it'll only let a certain amount of people in the room. It knows. That's the kitty doing her litter thing. I use those little pet bedding pellets for kitty litter. It's much better. Oh, it is so good. Oh, it is so good. Oh, I feel so much better now. I hope you do that too. You guys, I dare you to shake a part of your body. Because once you start shaking, it's going to feel so good, number one. And it's going to go to the rest of your body sometimes, and it feels so good. You know, when dogs and cats get up, they stretch and then they shake? Yes, that. Do that. It is amazing. Oh, I wish I could do it more, but like my fascia and my muscles and stuff, I'm all seized up because I used to be. If you're new to the channel and you don't know me or anything about me, my name is Geneviève Nightingale. And in the description, you can find my websites. There's a couple, GenevieveNightingale.com, PsychicBestie.com. I'm a true and actual oracle. I can use them, but I do not use tarot. I'm an actual psychic oracle. I'm old. I've earned it. So, what else? Tobias Scholtizek. Hello, Tobias Scholtizek. How you doing? Wie geht's? Wie geht's? Come here, kitty. 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 Come here, baby. Oh, make it a stupid question, please, okay? Because now is your chance. Go ahead, Tobias. Yeah. Yes, are you wondering if I have shoes? I do have shoes. I prefer certain sensations, like, where did it go? Where's the blankie? I lost my blanket. I like those really, really soft blankets, and I have a green one that I like to put under my feet, and I like to wrap up in them, and those are my favorite. And I have a green one. It kind of matches this a little bit. It's kind of an olive green. I love it. It's so soft. Oh, how my soles look. That's funny because I see women out there wearing their sandals and the bottoms of their feet look disgusting. I'll tell you. My soles are pink and soft. They're like, if you were to look at Hindu texts at the children, they had red feet on the bottom. My feet are ever so red. Pink. Very pink. But this isn't what we're doing on this channel, you silly goose. Aww, you're so silly. Yeah. You can stop that now. Maybe... I don't know. Oh, yes, I do know. You know what? I'm going to smoke some Durban poison. My body needs to relax. So Durban poison, when they say Durban, it means Africa. It's a strain that originated in Africa. In your Durban poison, your terpenes are going to be your main terpenes, terpinolene, myrcene. Whenever you see terpinolene and myrcene together in high concentration in tandem, you could call that a Durban strain, I think. And caryophyllene, of course. That's like the base strain of everything. So we mix them. Where's my grinder? There's my grinder. Right there. Oh boy. Do we have any mods on that can quiet this person? Tobias, honey, you need to go to church. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the thread of a boot, you got to tap it to do, and I can sharpen my knife, and you can do. I told you. I explained, I answered your question, and now you're just being creepy. Let me see real quick. That's creepy, bro. And that's why you guys are on YouTube asking to see feet instead of asking your own lady in your own bed to see her beautiful feet. I'm sorry. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. He got no feet to look at. There's lots of, as a matter of fact, on my nature channel, I have feet because I know people like that on my nature channel. And if you can find it, good luck. It's my handle is Nature Queen, so if you can find it, good luck. Or good luck finding it. But it's made for people like you who want to disrupt a perfectly good public live stream with your nonsense. Go over there. Try to connect with your divine masculine and divine feminine, because you're not going to find the divine feminine for you in your life until you aren't creepy. I just told you. And these are subscribers, everybody. These are subscribers talking like this. They literally waited 5 minutes just to sit there and goon. It's like, oh my God, I'm famous. I'm on a live stream gooning. Men, I know that those of you who are like that, I know that you're just being who you think you're supposed to be. And this channel was not made for you, but it turns out that it's literally catering to you because you're the demographic. So we know you're out there watching. We know you subscribe in order to come on and just do that. And that is a function of our societal disorder at large. Hi, Kitty, you're a good girl. If you want to make your cat happy, just turn your box spring upside down and lean it against the wall so they can get inside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Coffee. What's that mean, dog woman? Thank you, honey. Dog woman, are you a moderator? You are, aren't you? Is that what the blue means? I know you're a member. You're a member. You're a member. You're a member. Member. Motherfucker. At least you feel better. Are you a moderator though? Can you put people in timeout? Oh man. Oh man. Let me see. Well, you're about to be. No, you are. You're a moderator. So, for example, you can time people out or completely silence them. I bet you don't want to get rid of everybody, but I'm like anyone who's observing the chat and is enjoying this Tobias person. Go ahead and raise your hand in the chat so we know whether or not to keep or not keep. If you're enjoying Tobias, raise your hand in the chat. Nobody? Oh, I'm sorry, Tobias. It looks like nobody wants to read your comments. Nobody wants to read your comment but Bun Barista. Because those are the same people. You two are the same people. You always come in together as different names. And we'll get rid of both of you every single time. They travel together, and I know exactly who they are. I invented it, though. I invented group trolling. Actually, what's fun is, as a group, to find a live stream and everybody go to the live stream and, stream raid. Sorry, my sinuses are still a little bit fucked up. So no one is enjoying this this Tobias person. All right. Bye-bye. And Bun? All right. No problem. Oops. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't care if there's no one left on the stream. I don't give a fuck. Because I have a sanctuary, and those of you American men in your prime, which most of you are, and the weird girls, you are very welcome here. It's like romper room, you know? And I am just sorry that I still have a persistent sinus infection. Sorry. The doctor just said to keep neti potting it, keep flushing it out and flushing it out and flushing it out, but I can't find my neti pot. So I was using one of those big things that you use to separate like the fat from the grease and make gravy. So it's way on the bottom, the spout, but the hole is humongous and it's pointy and it hurts because it's sharp. But I managed to get it in there. And then I realized I could take a straw. I have these silicone straws. I could take a straw and like dip it in the liquid, put my finger over the top and stick it in my nose and let that run through my sinuses. But what really I should probably do is either find, or I just got a ping that it's right here behind me in this box. Let's look. This box has been in a box for over a year. And if my neti pot is in it, then you will have just literally seen my intuition and how I obey my intuition. See, once you start obeying your intuition more, that's when you really start to develop your psychic abilities. If you always ignore your intuition, you'll never develop your psychic. Oh, these are, what is this? Oh, this is all promo from my previous businesses. Yeah, look. Because I was a photographer and the fucking handyman just stole my professional camera. See, these are my headshot and family photo promos that I used to have back in the day. This is like 2004 through about 2000. I don't know, about then. Anyway, so this is not going to be where my neti pot is, but look at all this stuff in here. I forgot about that. Some of it I've been fucking looking for. I'm like, I know I have it. Jesus. All right, well, it's not in there, so that wasn't my intuition pain, unless it's that box there. No, that says books. Those are the books I've been looking for. Sure. There goes the crystal. This thing, I swear, just do that. I don't give a fuck. Just leave my book alone. Okay, that lamp is not valuable whatsoever, but this book is. This book belongs to Headmaster family Siri Macon. This book is Little Women, copyright 1915, guys. This one was printed. The original copyright is 1896. No, 1860. Whatever. The copyright of this particular book is 1915. And it's just got a little bitty baby tear right there. Oh no, it literally just fell off. It's so dry out here. I'm going to put this inside and stop fucking with it. And I've got other ones like that. Let's see. I guess Sunday must be the day that all these dads took their kids back home and now they're on YouTube. They dropped them back off to their mom's house and now they're on YouTube just bored and depressed again. Hi. How are you? Yeah, you. The one that thinks because you're in my living room and I'm wearing casual wear that I deserve and I'm asking for it to be spoken to like that. That's why you're single and will die and rot alone. The purpose of my channel is to help you crawl your way out of your little dark basement and reconnect with your divine masculine, which doesn't talk like that. I'm reading some of these stupid comments that are hidden. The majority of the men here are able to just, chill the fuck out. And you guys will not die alone and miserable because I will be here for you. Because you're well-behaved little dogs. You're good dogs. You're good boys. Uh-oh. Stop. But those of you who are like, well, look at what you're wearing. No, honey. The way you talk to me, regardless of what I'm wearing or doing, is only about you. Yeah. And the guys in here that can chill and hang with me and be super cool, Those are the men in society most likely to get blowies. What's up, Nick? Hi, Nick. How are you? I'm not a girl, and that's not how you spell girl. I have no idea what you just said because you can't spell and your grammar is horrible. Your punctuation's off, and I'm not trying to decipher that. Take that little sentence right there and retool it with proper punctuation and grammar so I can understand what you're saying and proper spelling. Or take it into ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever and say, hey, I'm an illiterate American man. Can you please fix this for me so I can communicate with a Gen X woman? If you thought that was mean, you're not a Gen Xer. If you thought I was spot on, you're a Gen Xer or even a Gen Z. When I learned that Gen Z is a lot like Gen X, they don't give a fuck. They're like what is it? The honey badger. Yes! David. I know, right? David. See, David must be an Xer or a Zer. 1985. You just missed X, but I'm gonna allow you in. You're at this moment. You can be honorarily invited to the X Society because 5 years. I don't know. 5 years out of 20. That's 20% in, boy. I don't know. Excuse me. Well, I assumed you'd be able to understand what I wrote, but let me rephrase that. That was actually a little better, honey. Thank you. Look, you had a capital, a comma in the right place, an apostrophe in the right place, but you're missing another comma or a period or something, but that's okay. At least I understand the fucking side. Ah, coffee. Some people say coffee is poison. Well, good. Is that why they say choose your poison? Coffee! Bitches. How do you know when a female likes you, whether it's something they do or show? Oh, you don't know. All you can do is show the fuck up as the best version of yourself that you can sustain over time. Women change, men don't. Women want men to change, men don't want women to change. So you need to understand that a woman that you meet today, she's a one way today, she's going to ascend like this in a spiral. So she's not going to stay like that forever, but she'll come back through that phase again, only better. A man just pretty much stays where he is, and a woman wants him to do this. So one of the main things you can do is go be yourself, do the things you like to do. If you're just looking for a woman to have a woman to fuck, no. If you're looking for a companion that's going to last you a while, go do the things you like to do and stop worrying about women. And guess what will maybe happen one day? You're going to meet your lady, just like in the movie Up. You're going to be two peas in a pod because you're doing the things you are authentically drawn to do. Yeah, don't think with your dick. So, the female chooses. All you can do is show up and show who you are for real. You can show the best version of yourself, but you have to be able to sustain that so you can pass that down. Let's look at birds, for example. The female bird just sits there, and the male birds fly in and they do their little hoping she'll choose them. She's only going to choose one, I guess. I don't really know. Because she's looking for the one that best, in her bird brain assessment, emulates the qualities in a mate that provide survival and adaptability for her offspring. So you go do you. Be the best version of you. Because until you do that, you don't even know what species of bird to go in court. Like, what kind of woman do you even know to approach? You can't just willy-nilly every woman. That's an insult to women. We know that you're just like, any woman will do. Well, not any man will do. You need to be choosy too. You need to be selective as well. That's one of the problems. If we know that any woman will do, gross, bro. You need to be selective too. Because if I hold myself in high esteem and high regard, I definitely don't want a man who any woman will do. I can have any man I want. I don't want just any man. I want none, really. But I'm speaking as a woman who's actually looking for a mate. Okay. That's not me. So you need to go do you. And then once you've accomplished that, come back and we'll talk and I'll tell you how to know when she's attracted to you. Okay? Some girls like bad boys. No. No. Bad boys get shit done. That's why it looks like girls like bad boys, is because the bad boy is the bird. That he's like, hey, yo. And she's like, oh, look. He's more assertive. He's more aggressive. He's more manly. He's more protect, provide. If she's a little bit afraid of him, she knows that he can protect her and other people in society. Here's what it really is, guys. It comes down to social power. Bad boys have a form of social power that the rest of you guys don't have. But that doesn't sustain and protect and provide. It doesn't translate into stability that real discerning women are looking for. American women have not been raised to be discerning, and American men haven't been raised to be that man. If you want a good woman, if you want just any woman, just go. But if you want the right kind of woman, you've got to be the right kind of man, or how's she going to even notice you or find you? Bad boys get shit done. Sitting around and waiting, that's when you get the single mom and the stepkids. The bad boys are fathers and the good guys are dads. And maybe that's how it's meant to be. And I'm not talking everybody. Some dads are also fathers. Anonymous. Well, thank you, darling. Oh, mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them play guitars and drive old trucks. Let them be doctors, lawyers, and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. I said, see, here comes the millennial. You're offended. The emotional millennial man. Here they come. Log, whatever. So I said, this isn't true for everyone. It's not across the board. I said that. So you're a beautiful exception to the rule, and then you come in and ruin it with, so what's my issue, huh? That's your issue, is that you're a dick. Oh, what's my issue, huh? That's your fucking issue, bro. You're a sissy. You're an emotional man. Man. Why don't you become a therapist? Because I can't tell someone like this other person that they've got a tiny nutsack, and that's their problem. I would be disbarred. Could you also talk about proximity of women around guys they like? Well, I don't really want to give it away, but if she's talking to you, she likes you on some level, okay? Now, on some level, she might be talking to you because she feels sorry for you because you have no friends. Some women are like that. That's never going to turn into a romance, and don't try because you'll also lose her as a friend. See, women, after a while, we know that there's those guys who are just waiting their turn. And that's gross. Women, I think, and men, personally speaking, I just don't have guy friends anymore. It's just impossible. Where were you when I needed the truth? Right here, darling. I went right here. What truth did you need? You already had the truth and you knew the truth all along. I'm good at helping you really frame it in a way where you're like, that is the truth. You are such a millennial, honey. It's okay. It's okay to be a millennial. You just have to understand that they fucked with you guys more than any other generation. And the reason they tried to do it with Gen Z, but Gen Z had the benefit of those of us who had already were awake. So we Gen Z, they just knew they saw what was happening. Millennials, you guys didn't really see what was going on, and it was just too late. It's too late for you guys. Now, you can attempt to grow a pair as a collectively, but yeah, unfortunately, like there's your generation, the main like persona is just like, unfortunately, like a bunch of crybabies. I don't know what to say, and everything that's presented to them scientifically, it's like it's just the weirdest thing. It's just the illogical generation. The logic isn't logicking with them, and you can't really do any. And I'm not talking everyone. I'm talking like as a collective. There's a lack of logic and an overabundance of emotion. And the emotion part it festers, and it actually, like, that's demons and angels, emotions, and the your intellectual will to see that you got that going on in your field. I talked about it yesterday and probably the day before. And to as a intellectual human being, you can take and transmute that energy to be positive and to serve you. And that's when it really becomes, that's when you have mastery. You know what I mean? And it's all right if you don't know what I mean. It's okay. Hi, Illinois. What's going on, Chris? How do you define happiness in a relationship? I don't. What's your favorite part of your body? I don't have a favorite. I just lost 199 pounds. Feels great to be single again. I know what you mean, baby. I know what you mean. Miss Tori. Welcome in, weird girl or American man in his prime. How you doing, honey? Jimmy Jerkins is back, but doesn't know how to speak properly, so you're gonna get blocked. You have to decode the censorship. Oh my god! Hi, Shadow. He's worried about me. I'll show you why. So Shadow's actually my service dog. Watch. Well, he's here to help me up. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. He's a good boy like you. Are you a good boy too? Aw, look at you. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh. Yes. Pa. Thank you. Oh, he's such a good boy. Kisses. 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 Oh, I get kissed. He's the best dog. Not really. Not really. If you remember, you have access to the video from last month where he was not a good dog. But it was my fault. Everything's always my fault. It's just so hard to be perfect all the time. It's just impossible. Like, just impossible. It's impossible to be perfect all the time. Miss Tori, if I did have a man, he would be sleeping on the floor at my feet. Would he not? Would he not? Where is my little shawl thing? I'm hungry now. Shit. I don't want to be hungry. Hi, Shadow. Ow, you stepped on my foot. Why do they do that? They can run through the dog park when no one picks up their shit and not step on a single piece of shit, but they come over and step right on your feet. So they know they're doing it. Why? Why do they do that? I don't like it. I mean, I do if they're trying to like be kind and loving and hold my feet. We're holding paws, right? I mean, I could sell that fragrance right there. Woohoo! I always smell good. Okay, so here's a quiz. When I'm stinky, if you've been on my live stream for quite some time, you will know the answer to this. When I'm stinky, what do I smell like? Oh, shit. They usually do sleep on the floor in front of my fireplace. Your men or your dogs? Dog woman. Hey, what's up, Caesar? How you doing? And hello, everyone, all you good dogs out there. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't know me, my name is Geneviève Nightingale. My websites are in the description of this video and of my on the main page of my website, or the Google, whatever this is. And my viewers are 80% American men in their prime between 25 and 75. And weird girls. Hi, weird girls. Can we do a weird girl roll call? Raise your hand in the chat if you're subscribed. If you're not, and you're a weird girl over 18, subscribe. Set your notification bell to all notifications. Nick, thank you, honey, for the 2 jewels, 2 jewels, 2 jewels, 2 jewels from Nick. I don't know what to do with those. Where do I go? What do I do? Is it like crypto? I mean, I don't know. Ugh. Both. I say dog in bed, man on floor. Men, I love you, but you need to know your place. Men are happier when they are told what to do by women. I assure you, they count on us for that. They count on us for that. We were made to be God's helper, but what that really means is, or not God's helper, man's helper, like God is our helper. God helps, God, okay? Whatever that is. The divine feminine is led by divinity if she's in her nature. And the divine masculine is as well. Do I have coffee? Yes, I do. Correct, Jack. That's very pagan of you. Yes, so for Jack, who is, I'm guessing Jack James he's a Z or an X. I'm getting Z out of that. And like in West Virginia or something like that. Jack, where are you? Where are you? I see you amongst a lot of green and a lot of trees. 38 from the UK. Hey, baby. What's going on? Ooh. Do you live amongst the trees? You got a very young, a very youthful spirit. You have a very bright energy, bright green, nearly yellow. If you look at the spectrum, you're bright green, nearly yellow. You're a healer from, oh, Nick is from France. From Marseille. Is that how you say it? Marseille? That's great. That is great news. You guys, it's so important to get out in nature, y'all. Just get out in nature. And for those of you here who are just watching, hi, I see you there. And I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for being here and being quiet. I mean, that is a beautiful skill in and of itself. Thank you for being nonverbal. However, do subscribe and like, set your notification bell to all. Share this with someone else. Like I said, 80% of our viewers are American men in their prime, 25 to 75, and weird girls. My nose, I'm like so itchy and stuffy right now, guys. Trees all around you, grow my own vegetables, have a pond with fish, newts, and frogs. On a journey of finding myself through spirituality after experiencing to my mom. He tried to steal my dog's affection by overfeeding her treats. The fuck? Hey, guess what? They do that with the kids too. They do that with the kids too to make you the bad guy. I assure you. Jack, yeah. What happened to my Patreon? They wanted to fuck with my Patreon, so I just didn't go back there. They took down my page and said that I was doing like, what kind of gratification material. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. And so they're like, you can put another page back up. Why would I? I took that stuff over to the other page. If you know anything about anywhere else, under Nature Queen, go find for yourself Nature Queen. That beautiful content is now over there. Real warp. Okay, that's the elephant in the room. You don't need to speak on the obvious. Okay, that's one of those times that it's better, like most of the people in here, that you just be quiet and keep your mouth shut. Do you use social media? Is this not social media? Trust your dog? Yes, trust your dogs. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, Shadow. I'm not yelling at you. Come touch. He doesn't like it when I yell, and he particularly doesn't like, and I'm trying to project to the phone, he particularly doesn't like when I say the F word. He don't like it. Oh gosh, you guys, my kids got another brawl yesterday. And my neighbor heard me screaming. Who's the mod in the room right now? Anybody? Dog woman, honey, are you still here? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Accept Jesus as Lord. Acknowledge what he did for all of us. Repent, 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 and I can assure you. Hey, where did it go? Not that one. I was singing. Hey, man. You're fucking with my good lyrics. You guys, my chair needs to be repaired. Shadow wants to go you know where. And my armpits are stinky. Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. For those of you who have been here for a while, this is a quiz, a question you should know. When my armpits are stinky, what do I smell like? Miss Tori, I got a blue nose pit. He had the biggest head. He didn't like my guy, so she said, it's me or the dog. So I said he had to go. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. He gotta go. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. I'm a real man. I'm a real man. I'm a real man. I'm a real man. You smell like chlorine sometimes, honey. That's interesting. Are you sure? Chlorine or ammonia? Sometimes people, when they sweat, they smell like ammonia. And I think that's a kidney issue, is it not? You shocked the spot. That's a service you could offer to people. You know, be their spa lady and you just come and soak for a while. Tori, what are you doing? I'm shocking your spa, darling. Well, the answer is when I smell like composting roses. Okay? So if the question comes up again, you'll know the friggin' answer. Oh, it's so good. Composting roses. Yes. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, I'm a weird girl, if you didn't get that already, okay? And my name is Genevieve. My website links are in the description of this and all videos and on my profile page, my channel page, GenevieveNightingale.com and PsychicBestie.com, because I'm an old oracle, so like I can just see and know and hear things, and you can go to that website to see how I know how I was trained, how I'm tested, how you know I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Even though I said homeboy was in West Virginia. Fuck off. So West Virginia is very similar to the UK. I knew it was WV, which is a lot like UK. I knew it was 2 letters. Get out of the cat food, homie. Why do you perform opera? Because there's other people that do that. I do perform opera here on my live stream because I make your beautiful comments into lyrics. Go ahead, everybody, put in some lyrics and I will sing them for you, like Rhapsody in Blue, for example. I just don't have the energy all the time to sing. But I would go on America's Got Talent if you all would come and be there in the audience and cheer for me. What's my talent, though? I think I would be most likely to do something along the lines of Lucille Ball, Bette Midler. I do not have the time or energy to try to take things too seriously. I really don't. So if I can do like a mixture of opera comedy, comedy. Comedy. Copperty. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck off. I drink Planet Oat milk, the chocolate type. This is the dark chocolate. An excellent source of calcium and vitamins A and D. They probably add those in afterwards. I don't know that they are part of the oat. I don't know. Compera. Yes, darling. So tired. So you may or may not know that I've pulled the trailer out. Yesterday when you were watching this channel, I was on the trailer bed. I've lowered my artwork and I'm on the floor now. The trailer's now behind the car. My objective is to build walls and a floor and a ceiling and put this wall in there and this lamp and this thing and this and this and this and this and that wall and all the shit here, and then I can and wherever the fuck I want, I can just stop and live. So send me your address. Thank you. And I'll come see you. Where'd it go? I will come see you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You may wonder, what is up with this lady? Why is she so weird? She's so immature for her age, but somehow I like it. Okay, I'll explain it to you. Casamigo, hi honey, how you doing? Excuse me. And the answer lies in the spectrum. When I was 11, 12 years ago now, I had never really heard the term Asperger's. Never really even considered the term autism. So ends up I got a surprise diagnosis, and I thought I was unique and quirky, but it turns out I'm just very pretty much stereotypical autistic weird girl. And I wear it proud, bitches. And all my other weird girls here, like I said, raise your hand in the comment. Hi, babies. Hello, weird girls. Look at, can I make my arm flap? I'm not ADHD at all. I'm what you call a 1.5 to 2 on the support needs of ASD. You might not realize, like, why, you look fine. Well, you look stupid. Mom says I'm autistic. I heard artistic. I remember the first time I heard the word pianist. Samesies. Somewhere on the grid, OCD included. OCD is a comorbid of the autistic spectrum. Some people just have OCD and they're not autistic. Other people are autistic, and underneath that, there's a litany of things, comorbids, that are typically, commonly, and not surprisingly expressed. For example, pica. If you like to chew on your shirts and eat dirt, you're either autistic or you had a lot of childhood trauma. Hey, what's up, PT Creation? How you doing, honey? Reach for the sky, bitches! Ugh. My dad is super hyper at 80 something. My mom does everything with one finger. What's your blood type? Some people are stupid. Not you. I'm talking about other people that you can't see. Rare. Yeah, me too, babe. Me too. You're an alien. I'm an alien. Okay, Nick. We'll see you later, honey. Thanks for being a good dog. Okay, Frank. We love you. Thanks for being a good dog. We love our good dogs here. You're Norwegian? From Norwegia? Is that a place? Norwegia? Norway. I know. Just kidding. Oslo, Norway. Oslo, Norway. Oslo, Norway. I'm from Oslo, Norway. Is that how you say it? 28 from Miami, Florida. What's up, Cubano? ¿Cómo estás? Thank you, PT Creation. This person, 4069, whatever your name is, Sahin, what's up? Are you a good dog or a bad dog? There's an amazing park there in Oslo called Frogner Park. Cubano is a good one, but I'm not Cuban. Great guess, though. I can see why. Well, I lived in Miami and Coconut Grove for a few years during the Cuban explosion, and they definitely, like, totally were in the midst of revamping South Beach and Coconut Grove, and it was so fucking fun. That was in the late 80s, early 90s in Miami. It has a lot of dragons. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. So tell me this. The zodiac signs of the Chinese zodiac, every single one of them is an actual earthly creature except dragon. Come on. Come on now. Hi, baby. You're a good boy. Thank you, Godfather. Behind every great man, there's a... Behind every great man, there's a woman, an unsupported, strong woman who is about to... I mean, like, let me tell you. Men go through their life supported by women, and they die supported by women. Women go through life supporting everyone else, and they themselves die unsupported. What you doing, Shadowy? Little dragons, lizards. So, dinosaurs were dragons. You think they were little? Oh, lizards are little dragons. Yeah. I mean, obviously, why would they not want us to know? I know why. They did something to them, and they don't want us to know. They wiped out all the fucking dragons. They wiped out all the dragons. Hey, you guy, an Asian dude. What did you do to the dragons? Asian guy in the chat. What did you... Hey, look, there's a bunch of people in the chat. Who did what to the dragons? Can someone explain to us, all that don't know? But we know something. We know something. I think Asians are the most likely to have the answer to this question, considering they've got dragons in their Chinese zodiac. King Arthur slayed all the dragons? Oh. How? Not dragon in South Korea? Oh. Yeah, come on. You guys don't have dragons in your mythology or your what zodiac do you use? The Chinese zodiac or the Western zodiac with the fucking all the fake fucking animals? I mean, like, they're not all fake. Like, the centaur is fake. Isn't it? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. If I don't know, then you know that I don't know, because I ain't afraid of the flow. I got the questions, the 411 information, intellectual stimulate. So you can just never just quit trying, and I am denying it, fool. Just give me the plot. You don't even know that. Clearly is the way I like to see reality. Clearly is the way I like to see reality. Clearly is the way I like to see reality. Yes. For any music producers out there, you're more than welcome to sample that and make a beat. Put it on a beat. So Miss Tori was an asteroid, I believe, to reset everything. I don't know about that. I think it was done very purposefully. we're starting to hear more about the mud floods, and it wasn't very long ago, you guys. It was long enough ago that no one alive really can remember it. That's how long ago it was or wasn't. This whole flood thing was not very long ago. What's up, Beyond? Stefan? Hello, Stefan. How are you doing? Steven. That's nice, baby. Oh. Oh my God, what is my major talent? I just have so many. I think my major talent is being a divine feminine goddess. Manson 1608 1988. What's that? What's up, Manson? Oh. Oh, Steven's funny. Manson, hi, how you doing? Oh, you guys. When you read the chat in here, this is either what's right or what's wrong with people. With our men out there. You can see this is such a beautiful learning channel for men. My channel is for men and weird girls. The weird girls and the good dogs help me run this channel for the bad dogs that want to be good dogs. Oh, Miami. It's M-I-A. My, me. So M-I-A-M-I. My, Amy. Huh. Huh. Oh, Steven, you're a dedicated pervert. Yeah, we don't really like pervs in here. Bye, honey. I mean, do we? I don't. It's my fucking channel. Huh. You guys, I really gotta fix my chair. Ah! I just don't feel like doing it. You know why? Okay. This is why. Whenever I don't want to move my body or get up and do stuff, it's because I'm in pain. But I don't realize it because it's so widespread and chronic that it's just my baseline. And that's how I know if I need to take a Tylenol or something like that, because I can't tolerate pain meds at all. And I just got some pain meds that I used to take that I thought worked really well for me. So I do a little very light pain med, tramadol, during the day, and then baclofen, which is a very gentle muscle relaxer, at night. And don't you know, that shit, the baclofen, I didn't even get the tramadol. The baclofen, it made me rage, just like Valium or any other fucking painkiller. So now I'm starting to wonder if all of my crazy fucking behavior in my 40s wasn't from the meds I was taking. Some of it, a lot of it, I guarantee you, was. Because if you are taking something and then you don't take it for a very long time, or you're exposed to something and you don't have that exposure for a very long time and you reintroduce it and watch what happens, that's called an elimination diet, essentially. Yeah, I can't take tramadol, baclofen, Percocet, prednisone, fucking penicillin. I can't take anything, but where's my Tylenol? Where's my Tylenol and my Advil and my Aleve? I already just took some Aleve a little while ago. What's this? And now I'm going to take some Tylenol. And you can say, oh my God, but I just had my liver tested and I'm fine. I don't have any pain, so that's great. You need heat therapy. My spa is like a fountain of youth. But when I sit in heat, if I don't ice immediately afterwards, I'm crippled for like the next 2 days. I'm in the most extreme pain ever. What made you leave Miami? Being born and raised, it's home for me, but it's been changing too much for the worse. And it's getting overcrowded now. I've been thinking about North Carolina or Utah. Well, okay, so or Florida. Okay, elsewhere in Florida. Oh, well, I don't know if you want my opinion. I've lived all over this country. You want another big city? Don't go to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is the fastest growing city in the western mountain regions there. However, the lake is drying and will be dried completely up in about 5 years. What lies underneath blows in these huge dust storms directly into Salt Lake City, and it's toxic. The lake bed, the dried up lake bed that blows into Salt Lake City is toxic. Also, in the winter time, I used to live there. In the winter time, you get these inversions where the fog, the smog actually is so bad you can't even see the end of your car. And it's just sucked in until a storm comes. It is definitely not probably going to provide you the quality of life you desire. It had its heyday and it needs to do something else now. Uh, Florida is Florida. If you like humidity and rain and bugs, good for you. Florida's a good place for you to be. Being out west, I mean, it just really depends on what you like. What do you like? What are you looking for? For me, I like to be out in nature. I want to be up and away from people. I want very little contact with society. Tori says, I grew up in the north. I remember opening the front door to a wall of snow, had to burrow out. Yeah. Crazy, right? Yeah. So, history and the stuff that they have told us is history, y'all, they're covering up some shit, and I think they literally covered up some shit. I think the reason why the big flood is in the Bible at all is because every ancient religion had a story of the mud floods. And they had to be like, fuck, man. I mean, they're going to find out. Well, we need to tell the story the way we want them to believe it and make it seem like it was really long ago. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't. I really just don't think it was. I think it was very recent. I think they kept what they wanted to keep and got rid of the other stuff. I think the very tallest structures that got somehow preserved and washed away, like preserved during after the floods, are the things that people can't explain. They're like, there's no way humans built that with like even our modern technology. There's no way humans built that. Well, it's recently been discovered in my research that it's been discovered. I know to someone scientific that doesn't make sense, but to everybody else, make it make sense, okay? That they had these huge lasers, and I'm kind of starting to think, because I saw it in my brains, like the airships or the humongous motherships or whatever came down and they just like 3D printed that shit. And they would sit atop and charge or whatever. You know, it had a very specific resonance and it could pull energy out of the earth, so they would sit there and charge. They 3D printed that shit. That's why no humans could build it. That's why they look the way they do. I'm beginning to think that like the paintings and stuff like that, that maybe also was just part of the thing. I don't know. Yeah, so Salt Lake City definitely having an issue. The lake, what are they going to call it? It's not going to be Salt Lake City anymore. It's going to be Salt Bed City. So I like outdoors nature, whether it be parks, botanical gardens, the beach, anything being uh involved with nature, not so much infrastructure. Well, there you go. Just go to nature. Thank you, Easy P. What's up? What's up? Upstate New York, moved to Georgia 46 years ago. Godfather says, yes, you did, honey. How was your motorcycle ride? Did you do your motorcycle ride yesterday, Godfather? Well, hello, Mr. Navajo. How are you, Norm Tishy? Are you a mister or a weird girl? Are you an American man in his prime or a weird girl? I know some of you aren't that. There's 10% of you are something else. And I see you and I love you too. You're Navajo. Oh, Norm. Okay. Norm. I was thinking normal. Is your name Norm or are you normal? Gosh, my nose is stuffed up and I sound like a cokehead or something. Yeah, I like that. There's 100 silent people watching, and I do appreciate you. I appreciate you. Have I ever been on the back of a what? Have I ever been on the back of a what? Thank you, Matthew. You too, honey. Where are you coming in from, Matthew Coppola? You'll be 29 next month, Beyond. Well, congrats. That's nice. Yes, Miss Tori knows that silence is golden. It's golden. Matthew is from Massachusetts. Sort of English. Okay. What do you speak? Mandarin? What am I saying? Mike Guanxi? You like to see me sing? You know, I do that if I'm well rested, I think, and I'm not in pain, which I am. But that should go away fairly soon because I take a shit ton of Tylenol and Aleve every day. Hangul. You used to ride snowmobiles? Me too. Motor boats? I like boats. Yeah, my dream vehicle is a spaceship. Just a little one, just for me and a few friends and my dogs. Horses, there you go. I really thought when I was 27 that I would have by now gone out into the mountain wilderness on a horse with my dogs. You know, some packs, the dogs. And my dogs are not as heavy as I thought they were or as they used to be. Shadow peaked out at 110 at some point, and now he's like 96. I'd be a great friend to have. This is the first time I ever come across you, but I can tell you got a lot of knowledge. You're super funny, and I bet you got stories to tell for days. Hey, hey, I do. Sometimes I get tired of talking, though. And I don't know if I'm a great friend because I'm very honest, and people sometimes don't think that's a good friend. Because I'm not just going to agree with you. I'm going to tell you when you need to calm your tits. Warp drive. Yes. I want to have a spaceship because it can submerge, it's submersible, and it can fly, or it can just sit on the ground. It can go into other dimensions. It's multiversal. That's what I need. I need something that's like me. Used to ride a horse, but got a motorcycle now. Okay, shoot. I'm still a horse I ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive. I don't really know. Whatever. Oh, I'm so stuffed up though. Oh, does anybody know how old I am? I don't know. I don't remember my birth. I wouldn't know. I only know what they have told me, and it does not make any sense. But I kind of have to whizzle my nizzle. You watch Shadow, okay? You guys talk about motorcycles, and you can watch Shadow. Come here. Come here, Shadow. I'll be right back. I've got to whizzle my nizzles. I'll be right back. Hey, subscribe and turn your notifications to all, and I'll be right back. Shadow, come. Come. Good boy. Settle. Don't knock the table over. Can you settle so they can... Okay. Stay. Down, stay. Okay, you guys. Watch Shadow. Talk amongst yourselves about the motorcycles, and I'll be right back. I got a whistle. My nizzles. Don't eat the cat food. Good boy. What a good dog. Yes, you're a good boy. Huh. Oh. They'll be back. There's nothing else to watch. I've been on the live stream. It's awful. Beautiful eyes. I mean, for real, beyond. Some people can't take it, but I mean, try to say it as compassionately as possible. But sometimes when you're not heard, you have to just say it, and it might sting a little bit, but sometimes that's what's like, oh, you should have put it like that a long time ago. Can I pet that dog? I don't know why that was censored. God, you guys. Okay. What did you guys say? So, Norm, your hair would look like the lion if you didn't keep it short. I'm just catching up because I had to whiz them. And it says, hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Geneviève Nightingale. My website's links are in the description of this video and my channel. I don't really talk like this except sometimes. Huh. Yeah, beyond. Well, and it's too, if someone asks for your opinion or your advice and you give it, and they like want to argue why that won't work for them, fine, it won't work for you. Stop fucking asking me then, God. And it's just excuses. I mean, and for myself, I've got my own shit I've got to worry about and get done. Norm, bye, honey. I should get outside and get some sun. I can't open the door not all the way yet. I've got to move my dresses. They're still hanging above. Yeah, I need some sunlight. So I've got to make these walls in this trailer. And there's so many different ways you can build walls in a trailer. But I'm thinking, like, what's the easiest way that I'm going to be able to personally handle? And I like the challenge of doing things on the super frugal, right? I like using natural resources that are free because they're resources that are natural and they're free. In our society, one of the natural resources, like Madagascar, the plastic and junk that washes up, they collect it and they make things out of it. So it's become a new resource, whether or not it's natural, it comes to them from nature, the ocean. For me, that's here in society, the natural resource is pallets. You go on, Facebook Marketplace, and it's like people are like, go to this address behind this building, pick up all the pallets you want. So with a pallet, you can build a wall. You take 2 pallets, you rip the wood off of one and put it in the spaces of the other. And you rip off the ones on the back of that and put it in the spaces of another. So it takes 3 pallets. I think actually it takes 4 pallets to make 3 pallets. Does that sound about right? Yeah. So Miss Tori, Genevieve, beautiful name. Didn't she retrieve Excalibur? I don't know. Was that Genevieve or Guinevere? Same name, different language. So my birth name is Jennifer from the 1970s. So it was like everybody was named Jennifer or Michael. My great grandmother called me Genevieve or something like that, which is like very strong Russian or Hebrew Yiddish accent on Genevieve. Jennifer, Genevieve, Guinevere, Genevieve, Geneviève, all that. Same name. Different language. So beyond, yeah. What I am doing now is when people have a problem now, or when people ask my advice now, I just tell them I don't know. Because I don't. Not for everything, but more than I used to. Yes. Yes, and the Nightingale. So my great grandfather's last name was Soloveitchik. He was from Russia. Soloveitchik is the Nightingale chick. Waterproofing, right? So you can build the frame and then you put the waterproof tarp shit over the top of it, or you do that frame and put it over that, and then put stuff over the top of that. I don't know. Listen, listen, you guys, repeat after me. This is the most freeing thing, okay? If you don't know this one, repeat after me. Everybody right now go, I don't know. And then say nothing. Let's try it together. Ready? Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Yes, I heard you. Ready? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Okay, now let's do it like this. Pretend someone's asking you a question, and now just say it quietly in your head and say nothing. Let them ask you the question like, hey, do you know where my thing is? You know, it was right over there by the thing. Oh, there it is. See how easy that is? Most of the time, you need to do nothing about OPP, which is other people's problems. I ain't down with OPP. Get out of the cat food. You down with OPP? I ain't down with OPP, homie. No other people's problems. Beyond says, I'm done with OPP if it ain't with my loved ones. Slim says, you know me, yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Godfather says, I will sometimes give advice, but if I feel that they have already made up their minds, I simply say, you be you, yeah. You be you, huh? You be you, motherfuckers. You be you. You be you. Can I briefly tell you all my problems? Yeah. Thank you, Slim. Take that and remix it and tag me in your new video. Anybody who needs some vocals or lyrics or whatever, they're all over my videos. Feel free to sample that shit. Just give me credit and tag me back so I can hear what you did. I just did a little rap earlier. It's a good one. It's an original. You be you, baby. You be you. And if you don't know who you are, go the fuck outside. Get your fat, skinny ass outside. Get some sunshine. Take your stupid shoes off. Put your feet on the ground. Your soles of your soul on the ground. Let it sink in. If you had basic electromagnetic theory, huh? Have you traveled outside the country? Yeah. And I've also traveled extensively inside the country. Yes, heal the body. That is correct. What time is it there? What time is it? Time to smoke, bitches. That's what I'll always say whenever you ask me what time it is. Time to smoke. Shut the fuck up. Time to smoke. And hydrate. Huh. Hey, you guys, look. Gatorade made a low sugar version. It's stevia instead of fake sugar or real addictive sugar. It's stevia leaf. It's a little bit too sweet. I think they'll have to reformulate it, but it's better than either the full sugar or the sugar free, which is full of garbage. Low sugar is stevia. Get you some, bitches! Do you follow any dietary plans? Like, are you vegan? No. Go to my website, you'll see. I talk all about it, and I've got video courses. Now, AI did some weird shit to my website, so there's like duplicate weird AI pages. Just find the video, the e-course page at GenevieveNightingale.com. The link is in the description. Go check it out. You'll know exactly what I eat and don't eat. I published the very first gluten-free guidebook in the world in 2004. Now, I've been doing that for quite a while. It took me a long time back then to go gluten-free, but then once I got the word out, everybody wanted to know, because everybody back then started gaining weight, and I wasn't. They're like, what are you doing? How you do that? Then I had a baby, and I didn't get, how you do that? So I wrote the book, and I published it in 2004. Now, since then, it's become an anti-inflammatory, right? That's why I told you about the sugar. You need to hydrate, but all that sugar is super inflammatory. So this is a little bit of sugar and stevia, which so far we think is okay. It's just a plant. Eat plants. Will the microplastics kill me? Yes. You're the goat. Well, hi, goaty. How you doing? Love watermelon. That is better than Gatorade. Go get you some watermelon. That's got but here's the thing, juice it so that you can also juice the rind. The rind holds so much nutrients and electrolytes and good stuff, and the watermelon itself has the water and the sweetness, right? You need it all. Juice the rind with a slow masticating juicer. You don't drink out of plastic? That's good. I'm glad you don't. I do, because I've already had my children and I don't care. But just so you guys know, the microplastics in your body mimic estrogen. So if you're having like problems that are related to high estrogen, even if you're a man, you might want to check that out. But there's really kind of nothing we can do anymore, you guys, because on every water they've tested, every air they've tested, all the soil they've tested, all over the fucking world, it's got glyphosate in it. Just don't worry about it. I tried to warn you many years ago when that glyphosate study first came out, the one where they blackballed the black scientists because they didn't want anybody to know about the frogs changing sex. Yeah, I knew about that when it was published. I knew they were burying it. I tried to help and tell all you old motherfuckers out there, to help you and your kids that are now on my channel and they don't have an Adam's apple and they've got titties. What the fuck, okay? So just go with it for now. If you want to learn how to kind of reverse that estrogen dominance in your body, you're going to have to learn how to detox. You're going to have to learn how to balance and stabilize your hormones. There is no way to escape anymore. So just enjoy your fucking life and go do whatever the fuck you want to in your life. If there's something you've been putting off, I give you permission to now go do it. It's time. Stop waiting. And the steroids. Oh my God. Beyond says, I'm very conscious with what I eat. I get my meats from a family-owned butcher shop. My veggies, fruits come from farmers market. I eat quinoa, lentils, chickpeas, etc. You name it. I try to fuel my body as. That's excellent. Best as possible to repair itself. Perf. Do you fast as well? That's the best way. Autophagy is the original way to keep your body purged of everything you can imagine. Autophagy. You have to fast to put yourself into a state of autophagy. Samir, I look 18? No, I don't. Well, I mean, these days, 18-year-olds are fairly questionable looking. But if an 18-year-old looked like me, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with me, but I definitely don't look 18. And it's not something I aspire to either. Not interested. Been there, done that. But I did want to say something. I did want to say that to the trans ladies watching, okay, while I was in there taking a whizzle, manizzles, I was thinking about you all because I was on a trans lady website or a live stream the other day, and I'll just make this quick because I know not everybody in here, the majority of you are American men in your prime and weird girls. But I also think there's probably a fair amount of trans ladies now that I have a little more understanding. And the fact that you study, it is arcane. This is the lower sugar, which means stevia. The trans ladies who study women and femininity. So, one of the things that I've come to learn with trans ladies is that there's certain things that who's going to teach you how to, that something is a known problem and there's a very simple fix for it, right? Um, so I was thinking that maybe I could answer those questions, but I was also thinking there's probably no way in hell that any of you trans ladies are interested in dropping in the chat, and many of our regular subscribers don't want to hear about it either. But I will give you a quick piece of advice. Yes, with stevia. So when you're whistling, manizzles, okay, if you're doing a number two, do lean back and let the whistle run back over your fizzle so it can get the shizzle, right? But if you're not doing a number two, you're just doing a number one, lean way forward like this, so your shizzle just runs straight down into the dizzle and not backwards all over your fizzle mizzle, okay? It's all about how you're sitting. You want to use it to clean back there because it's antibacterial, antifungal. It's actually sterile when it comes out and it runs backwards so you can clean your fizzle. But when you lean forward, it goes straight from your whizizzle to the manizzle. Okay, fizzle. Okay. For any and all of you trans ladies out there, now you know. It's just the angle. Because you got to remember, it comes out in a spiral, or should. So you want to just a little bit Kegel instead of pushing. Don't ever like push to try to get it out fast. You want to let it naturally flow or give it just a little bit of resistance so that it comes out in a spiral straight down from your whizzle to the manizzle shizzle. Okay? And see, it's so funny because the weird girls understand what I'm saying. The trans ladies are like, oh shit, okay, thank you. And then all the men, they're not even paying attention. They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about at all. What's up, Janie? Is that you? It's so funny. Thank you, Beyond. Yeah, right. And Scott, I appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, the younger generations have not had the benefit of everything that the Gen X ladies did and do. We were probably raised with the best lifestyle, but then we were also psyoped into single motherhood and the glass ceiling bullshit in corporate America. I guarantee you, most of the women I know were never interested in having short feathered hair and wearing shoulder pads and going in and competing in corporate America to shatter the glass fucking ceiling. We don't give a shit about a glass ceiling, bitches. We have other stuff to do because we are goddesses. Okay. It was passed to a few hours ago. I think it's backwards for you. 1997. I don't know what that is, honey. Look it up. What month? Because if it's in January, you go by 96. So it's quarter after 11. So it might be flip it flop for you. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. Okay. Janie, thank you, honey. Scott Fishman. All right. Can we do a roll call? I would like to know who we have here. So let's do in the chat. if you could just raise your hand and say hi if you're American man in your prime, which means 25 to 75. That's 80% of my viewership. So I would like to say hello to you specifically, and then we'll move on to our other demographics that are here. But hello to all you amazing American men in your prime. This channel is for you because it's by you. You're the ones who are here. I appreciate you. 25 to 75. That's right. If you don't know, now you know. Thank you, Arcane. That's very sweet. Hello, Donovo. 11:48. Is it the weekend? Oh shit. What's up? King the Bag. Hi, King da Bag. So then, can we do a roll call? Where's my weird girls? Where's my weird girls? I mean, yeah, you tell me. Like, I think 75. How many of you, like, know a man in their 70s and he still could kick your fucking ass? A bunch. And women, too. Women in their 70s, they can still kick your ass. Yeah. Your stepdad? See? You're nearly there. See, you guys? Fuck yeah. Godfather's out on his Harley or his whatever Triumph every day. He'll run over your ass, right? Yes, I'm an oracle. I've surpassed the level of psychic, probably. Um, Beyond says, I will be honest, yes. Being at the gym I'm at, some of the older folks really surprise me and is motivating to see how healthy lifestyle can take you. Yes. But I'll tell you, the men at the gym are there just to look like they did when they were in high school, if they can. That's the only reason they're there. The women who are there working out know that when their husband dies looking like he thinks he's a teenager, he dies, and she's there to support him. No one's there to support her, and she does not want to burden her children. So she's there to avoid falling, breaking a hip, and dying. Isn't that interesting? I did a social study recently. 77 and still lift weightlifts. That's awesome. That's amazing. Strength, strong legs in particular, is a marker of your health. Strong legs, strong life, strong everything. Strong breath, the whole dealio. So what's a pet crossing road smell like? Poo Hong Kong and poo all over a cow. What the fuck are you talking about? There's some gym muscle guys in the gym that can mess some younger guy. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So now I would like to do a roll call for any of our trans ladies who are watching. You don't even have to say hello. You can just spam the hearts over here or over here. Wherever the hearts are, just go ahead and spam those hearts if you are a trans lady and you'd like to say hello. Because it occurred to me today that I bet you I've got a decent amount of trans ladies watching. Hello, girls. The Iran, yes, actually, I've talked about it before. So when I see this, I'm seeing it 20 years out, and it's actually run and owned and operated by Saudi Arabia, who has joined the new like coalition of nations or something like that, where it's US, Russia, China, India, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and then places like Venezuela, Japan, etc. So beyond, oh, and Marco Rubio, you guys, I think, yeah, okay, so I think he'll probably end up being vice president under Vance. Even the polling shows that now. But what I was talking about when I was talking about him in 20 years from now, I think Rubio is going to be the president of Cuba, which will be a democratic republic like the United States. Hi, King, watching from Maryland. Hi, darling. So it makes sense. Back in biblical times, they were living the past 300 years in the world. Leaders toxify our food over way we die at a much younger age. We didn't eat as much. Not only did we have a pristine environment, we didn't eat every 3 times a day and the processed garbage we eat. We didn't eat every single day. Fasting, if you're healthy enough to fast, fasting is one of the ways you keep yourself young, because it puts your body in a state of autophagy, where your body starts consuming itself, and the first things it starts consuming are the damaged, mutated cells and infections and whatever. It just, if you're infected, you might not be healthy enough to fast. You got to get rid of that, and maybe a good juice cleanse. Look at the Gerson therapies down in Mexico. Yes, I am a lion. Got cheated out of your gym membership. How? You fast 18 hours for Godfather. Can you handle this Chloe Drake in the this fake person in the comments that's obviously stupid? So, yes, I fast 18 hours for the day with a 6-hour window. I normally have one big meal and a small stack. Okay, so 18 hours. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, 36 hours for autophagy. 18 hours, you're just reaching the point where your body starts going into that fasting state. 18 to 24 hours. So when you really want the benefits of fasting, like if you've got a fever, flu season, that's just everybody's shedding season, where we're shedding our stuff, and it's got to get detoxed out. And if you don't have a way of detoxing that stuff, you're tox. You feel bad. You've got the flu. The germ theory says it comes from outside, you catch it from other people. The new emerging theory, maybe it's not new, it's very ancient, is that it's a cycle within you, just like a tree. When a tree is shedding all of its leaves, they're turning brown. How do you know that tree doesn't feel like it has the flu or a cold? It just deals with it. You have a small stomach. When you fast, yes, you end up, when you return to eating foods, you want to introduce stuff in a certain way very purposefully, so that you're kind of on a new path or new nutrition if you're trying to change things. Otherwise, for me, like, the foods that I eat are fairly clean. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Chris. That's very sweet, honey. Minok and Mike, you might learn from Chris. Okay. So it's probably time for everybody to go get some sunshine and ground. What I mean is, go outside, get your fat, skinny ass off of your chair, go out into the out of doors, take your stupid, stinky shoes off, and go stand on the earth. Better yet, take a non synthetic, natural fiber blankie out to the out of doors and lay it on the grass or the earth, whatever, and lay on it. Take your stinky, stupid shoes off and lay on the earth and ground yourself. Take yourself a little water with a little bit of maybe pink Himalayan or Celtic sea salt or whatever, and hydrate and breathe. Do you hear me? Do you remember that song? Do you hear me? Do you care? Do you hear me? Do you care? I don't realize what she said. Anybody know that song? Come on. Come on, all you Gen Xers. I don't realize. Nobody? All right. So go outside and get some sun. Drink some water, breathe some air. Okay? And we'll see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow is June 1st or May 32nd. I don't know. And I will be able to, we'll see whether or not I do, I will be able to give away memberships again starting tomorrow. I try to come on about 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? Okay. Maybe I'll post another video today. I don't know. But I hope you have a beautiful day. And call your mom and tell her you love her and you're sorry for being such a dick sometimes. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.